a lot of single soldiers come home and their caregivers are a parent. In a few years, we're going to see those parents expire.
Right.
What can we do as a community to preempt that?
So I think the first thing that we need to do is acknowledge that problem, that we have a generation of parents right now who are caregivers who are going to be capable of being in the caregiver role maybe another 10, 20 years, and then we're going to have a lot of people who are no longer able to service that role and start planning for that. Again, it's another one of those things that I can't write a prescription to solve, but I can tell you the things that excite me in terms of a vision of what success would look like. So I want to there's a program in New Orleans called Bastion. Bastion is a modification of really a sociology experiment called Generations of Hope. Generations of Hope was an initiative in Illinois to help disadvantaged and at-risk youth in Chicago from going into a life of criminal misconduct. And the idea was that if you take youth at risk and put them in a therapeutic community, so imagine a community that is 1/3 to 1/2 retired teachers, law enforcement, people who have a pro-social track record in life, who take disadvantaged youth into the community. Ultimately, that program became self-sustaining. They had a 100% high school graduation rate. They essentially used the power of a community to help youth who otherwise would have had a bleak future succeed. So the Bastion Project is using the Generations of Hope model on federal land in New Orleans to set up a planned community, which is going to be roughly 1/3 military retirees, 1/3 families of wounded warriors who committed suicide, and 1/3 patients with brain injuries or bad PTSD who are disabled. So we're going to try and embed those individuals, single soldiers, if you will, in a community where everybody's agreed to give, say, 10 hours of their time to be a mentor, a big brother, provide leisure activity, support, transport, and build a community around the mission of that long-term care of wounded warriors. That's the type of solution, I think, that offers hope for success. So that there's a website, bastion.org, if you guys are interested in that project. But again, it's going beyond healthcare. We're really looking at how do we structure communities? How do we get to everyday living and put assets in communities and everyday life that mediate success of people with disability? And I think thinking about it, acknowledging that it's a challenge, and beginning a dialogue that goes beyond the healthcare system, that's the first step.